I'm an emotional generator. So I'm here to respond, and I'm here to wait for clarity. It was a very strange meeting because I was visiting somewhere and I was there for an hour, and then I had to pay I had a consultation, not a human design, just a health consultation. And the person had just had a reading and her chart was on the table. As I was paying her, I asked her, "What's this?" You know, kind of, my eyes got that drawing and I saw numbers and I saw planets and I saw, you know, shapes. And I thought, wow, this must be something, you know. And it was at the beginning, I mean, it was, you know, 5.5 years ago, 6 years ago. And she told me very quickly as I was, you know, I had paid and she had the next client. I said, "What's this?" Yeah, she said it's had to do with Kabbalah, planets, you know, I Ching, and she didn't give me a name, you know. So I went home and for 3 days long, I have the channel of struggle. 3 days long, I was Googling. I couldn't find it. And then at last I found, oh, human design, what's that? And it was like, you know, I'm a 6'2". My 2 was cold. And from that day onward, I was studying like in books, on internet, doing everything. I got a reading very quickly and I started studying with Linda very shortly afterwards and with other people. And it was kind of my call. You know, I've been waiting all my life for that call. It was my call. And, you know, after 1.5 years, I lifted my head up from the books and I said, you know, there's a life out there. So it was really a very deep dive for me. That's how I discovered human design. Mm-hmm. The impact was huge because, you know, I'm emotional. I had a chaotic life. You know, I have the 636. I was a third line in the first phase of my life, and the impact once I started waiting was immense. Suddenly, there was rest, calmness. I had time. You know, I had all those tickets kind of, if people called me, I would say, I don't know, call me back tomorrow. You know, instead of getting angry on the spot or saying yes and regretting it, I had a sea of time to respond. It was great, you know. That's what happened. So, everywhere, in everything, you know, responding, and it's also the game and really listening to your body, what it says, you know. And it was 2 summers ago, you know, they stopped the car and said, "It's a beautiful view, step out now, you know. You have to come, beautiful picture." And my body said, "Mm-hmm, mm-mm." And I stayed, you know, and they went out. They went out and they stepped into trash, you know, it was a trash mountain, you know. And my body had warned me, no, you know, and it's the amusing things like going to do my shopping and having to choose between 10 different types of tuna salad, you know, and just going with my sacral one, yeah, but this one is too cheap, I cannot buy this one, it must be bad. And, you know, it would say, my sacral would say, this one, you know, I would buy it. And then I would have to buy salmon salad. And my sacral would go, you know, the most expensive one, but how come it's another make, you know? And it's, you know, having fun and trusting your body and knowing that, you know, you don't have to worry, you don't have to think about it. You know, respond, yeah. Yeah, I've been following my PHS for 2 years, I think. Yeah, I've had a reading, and it's cold and touch. And it's a wonderful process because, you know, I have 2 non-emotional children at home. I have a partner that's non-emotional, and my PHS cooled off my emotions. You know, I can say things in a very calm way, you know. And I can see things much better. You know, I can think more clearly. So when I get a hot dish in front of me, I think, oh no, I'm not going to fry my brains, you know. So I really wait for it to cool off, and I enjoy it. And I like lasagna cold, and soup cold, and coffee cold, and yeah, it's a wonderful process. Yeah.